Let's go! I guess it seems like I was really going for this kind of thing. I'm also trying to get wood too. Get it? Get wood, right? Like, alright, never mind. I should really check my inventory and make sure I have everything I need before I jump in that, but I don't. I just gotta go for it. What's up, Fake Washington? How was Manchester? Come at you live from Berlin. Berlin, where is? I don't know, like Berlin, Germany, because I know there's other places called Berlin. I don't know if there's one in England. Paradox coming in with the first, which I did not realize was still an internet thing until I started streaming and everyone kept saying it all the time. But it's a classic, you know? It's a classic. Hey, what's up? Patricia XXX? Whatever that is. Okay, so. Okay, yeah, exactly. And this is one of the reasons why you gotta be careful about this kind of stuff. There's some stuff won't stay still, so you gotta make sure. So there's the snake oil in there. Alright. Wood doesn't. The seeds don't. This is another thing that's like, you can't mark your chests properly during this season. Okay, we're going with spider stuff though. Where's that gonna be? It's gonna be right here. And we need houndstooth right here. Yeah, I remember you're from Polish. Manchester is nice. Berlin, Germany. Just going all over the place, man. So you can't do feathers. What I can also do is I can kind of just remember certain things. Like I can remember this is a miscellaneous, and then these couple are miscellaneous or whatever. This is my spider one. Okay, so this doesn't move. So that's perfect for a mark. I just gotta put it in the right spot. There we go. We're gonna figure out everything that moves and doesn't move. Rocks don't move, so they're easy to store. And wood does. Do boards? I don't think boards do. Another cool thing you can do is you can basically, I can be like, this is jungle turf, so to the right it's always gonna be jungle turf unless it's marked. So it's like, this is spider, the rest would be spider unless it's marked, but whatever. I'll put the feathers probably with something else that can be marked, so I know, but I don't know. Anyway, time to build a bunch of boards. Who watched the new Rick and Morty episode? I did watch the new Rick and Morty episode. Mark this with a doi egg. That won't move. And this is nightmare fuel, yes. I mean, I can figure out all this later, but The new episode is way darker and sincere than the others. Yeah, I like the first one in the season a little better because I think it was way funnier. This one is pretty funny, but it wasn't the funniest by any stretch of the imagination. And I really liked the first one. That was like amazing. Season 3, episode 1 is really, really good. It's like exactly what you want it to be. It had plot development, was funny, a lot of stuff happened. Alright, so now we would want to get like some overcharge from this. So normally we just go sit out in the middle of nowhere, but I don't really need overcharge, so I'm not going to right now. And I have this lightning rod right here, otherwise I would be getting struck by lightning like an insane amount and it would burn all this shit down. I don't know if they changed the thing with the walls, but we'll see. I know I said it last time, but I haven't actually had this happen in a while, and if I wouldn't be surprised if they changed that eventually. So what happened was like limestone and stone walls and certain kinds of walls, like dualisite and stuff, would like the wind would blow it and it would destroy the walls. So it happened with like sandbags too. So it was annoying because you'd have to build sandbags in monsoon season to fight off flooding. And then they would all get blown away in this season, so you had to rebuild them, and it's like you couldn't have any permanent shit in your base because all the walls. Like if you made farms with walls, like if I want to make a doi enclosure, the walls will just get blown away in this season, so I can't be here during this season. I think this many rows will probably be pretty good, but we're going to continue to do this. And I don't have to label everything right now, but it is nice so that I can get organized. Over time, I'll probably end up like putting more labels and stuff in of stuff. I'm going to start the balloons and rocks and stuff over here probably, and then I know this is feathers. Oh no, I'm out of coffee. What will I do? Anytime we get struck by lightning right now, it's just going to be Gucci. It's still going to be hitting the lightning rod right now, but now that I'm out of the range, it's going to be hitting me. Don't want to light any seaweed on fire. I don't know if I can light seaweed on fire, but... So it's like I already have a bunch of overcharge, but it'll eventually run out, you know? If I go to day 2000, I'm not going to have overcharge. So it's always good to get overcharge when you can, especially if it's for free, like you're just going to be getting struck by lightning. Can't wait for Shipwrecked. No one is loser, he's just referring to Rick and Morty. Loser, win, fake sound. Loser. I love it. I would fuck the shit out of Pickle Rick. How do I delete a comment? Let me take care of that one for you. There we go. No one has to know now. Have your desires for Pickle Rick. Okay, so there's some clockwork guys over there, but seeing as my thing's pretty low right now, and I'm insane, we're not going to worry about it. We'll come back and get them later. We're going to have so many gears eventually, that's fine. So now I just don't want to be close to any of this shit because I don't want to light out fire. But I still want to be struck by lightning, and it's still, we're still having lightning strikes and stuff, so let's kill some crabbits. You scare them away, and they stop, and then you run up and kill them. Easy, right? Scare them away, wait for them to stop, run up and kill them. You don't have to be overcharged for this, by the way, they just stand there. Doesn't make any sense. It's so easy. doesn't really make sense to kill this guy. It would basically just be wasting resources because, you know. Ooh, I'll take that though. Those are hard to farm. Like, snake skin can be kind of difficult to farm. Some of the stuff, it's like, I got rid of all my natural snake bushes, so I'm gonna have to do a snake farm somewhere up here wherever there's snake bushes and stuff. Ooh. Don't want to light down fire. By the way, picked up Hearthstone. Nice. I've never played Hearthstone, but I play a lot of card games. I play a lot of Magic the Gathering, so I feel like I'd be pretty good at Hearthstone. Alright, we're gonna go. I got struck by lightning plenty of times. I did this in whatever, I think this has been a staple of streams. I think I've pretty much streamed every time I play this role, except for recently when I feel like doing some stuff. But what I used to do, because I started in Shipwrecked, is during the season you'd actually just go out and just get struck by lightning. You don't do anything besides that. So like I don't and I have to kill these guys because they are dicks and they constantly come back and shit. Fucking. With this amount, it can be kind of hard to get the right one, especially because they're going to start doing this thing pretty soon where he turns invisible. So now I got to start clicking on him because otherwise I'll run up to the wrong one. Also, because I've been insane so many times, there's just a million of these guys in my world. So he's gonna stay here until I kill him. And he's just gonna be annoying and be in my base. And I really hate that. I really wish they like despawned or something. By the way, Hearthstone became the first game I put actual money in, $5 to get the welcome bundle. Yeah, I get spending money on stuff like that because it's basically like a card game, so it would be like spending money on Magic Gathering cards. But I also don't like spending money on games at all. I'm like very anti-pay to win. And I know it's like probably a little pay to win, but it's because it's like a card game and you need to get cards. I just don't like that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna put that stuff there. Whatever. I don't spend money on games except to buy them themselves. I feel pretty strongly about not supporting pay-to-win games. Because, like, when you do, you're basically saying to, like, the game industry and the people who work in it, I am okay with spending, you know, whatever, like, $5 to get better in this game than, like, actually playing the game. So people design games like Gears of War 4 where the fastest way to get better is to just buy packs with cards. And I hate it because, like, it's actually faster to improve in the game to just do that. I feel like that's a really shitty way to have a game. Some of these are still young, but they'll be fine. They're gonna upgrade and stuff, so I'm gonna go stomp this. I don't know. I don't really like pay-to-win games. I could talk about it in depth of why it's bad, but like one of the things is people are like, well, they need that cash infusion to do the game, but it's like games have been being made for the past 30 years, and suddenly, all of a sudden, people need 10 times the amount of money to make a good game. And I realize like requirements have changed. It's now, you used to be able to have one person make a game on the Atari. Now you have a ton of people. But also, games sell for $60 nowadays, and they sold like for pretty cheap back then. They were also weren't very long, and you know, like lots of things have changed. But the fact of the matter is, people are making games without any pay-to-win features whatsoever. Like, you get all the items you want and don't serve together from just playing. You get cosmetics from playing the game. There's no other way to get them. You can buy them from the store, but that's from other people. Clay doesn't make money off you buying cosmetics. But then there's games like Gears of War 4 where you have to like basically buy all the cosmetics by buying booster packs. And I hate that. Fucking beefalo. It's so annoying, dude. I just need to stomp those while they were, in that state. You don't actually need to collect them or anything. I just realized if I didn't get a few extra credits, I'd be legit screwed. That's why I love Fistful of Frags, an awesome free multiplayer shooter that isn't pay to win. Yeah, and I like stuff, and there's games that I think do it right, like TF2. I mean, there's loot boxes, and I really don't like lock boxes, but it's like completely cosmetic. There's nothing you get in game from having a cool hat. Besides, maybe some people will think you're better because you play the game enough to have a cool hat, but you could have just bought it, so not really. Or like Overwatch. Overwatch has loot boxes, but you can honestly get any skin you want in the game through playing the game. And they say, I hear that a lot. People are like, well, in Payday 2, when the black market update, they're like, you can actually get a drill from a drop, and you can get crates, you can get the safes from drops, so you can actually get any cosmetic in game. But you get like playing like 8 hours a day, you'd get like one drill per week, and like the odds of getting a legendary out of a crate, which gave you stats, was like made you better at the game, was like 1 in like 10,000 or some crazy shit. So it's like, you can, it's theoretically possible, but you're not going to, so what's the point? And that pissed me off. We're gonna put all our beefalo horns in here. And probably not the pig skins. We'll probably put those somewhere else. Like here. I think pig skins will blow away, but I don't really know. Let's see. It's like, sometimes it's like so ridiculous what people try and do and what people will like justify. Like, people will be like on forums adamantly defending having to pay ridiculous amounts of money to get better in a game because they don't have time to play the game and it's so much easier for them to play the game this way. But it's like, they could also just not support that model and everything would be available in game. Like, they're not going to make content bound behind paywalls if no one's willing to pay them. They'll just make the content because it becomes less competitive of a game environment when you don't even have to make content. Like, you just have to make a cosmetic and make it cost $5 instead of making $5 worth of content so people actually want to play your game. I don't know. I have a lot to say about it, but it's like, I don't want to get into it too much. Do Shipwrecked trees drop eggs and snakes in Reign of Giants? They do, actually. So if you stomp the trees, you'll get a bunch of snakes. I've done it before in this game mode, and it happened. It didn't happen that time, as you saw, but it has happened before. Looking forward to your dock design. I'm actually really looking forward to that, too. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a path come up, and it's going to go across the whole dock, and then there's going to be like wooden walls around it. as like a kind of like shanty wood dock, and then there's gonna be like a limestone walls dividing off each thing, and it'll have a boat at each thing. The other side there's gonna be chests, so you get in the boat and you go over the chest, and it'll have the adequate supplies to repair. So like the one with my boats with iron winds on it, we'll have like a stack of gears. And then I'm gonna have lanterns and bottle lanterns. Bottle lanterns mostly for looks, but bottle lanterns you can make infinite, so it'll get some light, and infinite lanterns for light. And then I'm gonna drop a bunch of I'll drop a bunch of what's it called, bioluminescence and patterns and stuff to make it look pretty at night. This is inherently a little dangerous because these waves, if a couple of them hit me and then this guy hits me, I could be pretty low. But it's better than doing it while actual storm's happening. And I'll have to bring a boat repair kit, but now that I'm below 200, I can use a full boat repair kit and I won't have to bring it back. See, we get like 8 gears each time, so like it's really great that I can just be like boom and we're done. I don't have to bring a stack of gears now, so it's gonna save me an inventory slot. It's like 1:19 in Berlin, and I'm a sleep-deprived student. Why you gotta do this? Dude, I don't know. I stream earlier in the day, and tomorrow on Saturday I'm gonna stream 4 to like 9, so if you want to watch then, feel free to cut out now. Is it really hard to play WX78 Shipwrecked? I'd say it's probably harder at first for new people because of how much damage you can take from just not being able to deal with the game, but also it's significantly easier at the same time too because of how you can abuse Hurricane Season to be permanently overcharged and how gears are renewable. Now I don't want to use coffee because I'm actually going to be sitting there picking up logs for like a good 10 minutes. So get ready for that. I'll make it right now though. We really don't want to have any of our things go, so I tend to repair them sooner rather than later. Alright. Having an armor slot too is always going to be... Right now, having a weapon and armor on me, even if it's wasting an inventory slot, it's just going to be good. Because what I tend to do is I tend to forget about, like, the fact that bosses could still potentially kill me by doing a shitload of damage to me, and then I'll just fight a boss with no armor. And I'll just make a small mistake, like stand next to a dragonfly, and I'll do this fire ground pound thing and do, like, a shitload of damage. And it's like, you don't want that to happen. These are telestack, by the way. So I've been killing hounds here for a while, so every time I log out, what it'll do is, it'll have, all the things that are near each other. That's actually gonna wreck that, I think. Whoops. Probably shouldn't have done that. I'm standing a little too close. I should have stood right there. See? It's okay. I did lose a gear by doing that. Hey! Does take way longer. Everyone loves marine land. What's that? Sometimes I forget to stand on the other side. Like, you really want to stand on the other side. So like this, you stand like here to stop this because of the range. You don't actually need to... But I forgot. Hacker? What are you referring to? How have I hacked? Please let me know in the chat how I have hacked. Also, a defunct water park aquarium in Florida. Yay! These people are pretty annoying. I'll make sure to murder them. Me, of course. How have I hacked? Let me know. What did I do that was hacking? Pretty sure I haven't hacked. So I'm going to replant these trees right here again, and you'll see that this next time will probably be close to fully grown. Those will actually drop snakes and eggs and stuff. All that hard, long black wood. Just because you don't know how to do it doesn't mean I hacked. It just means you don't know how to do it. How come those shipwreck trees didn't die to the old bell? They didn't die because they weren't grown into their first stage yet. They were still saplings, and you can't actually destroy saplings with an old bell. They grew after, which is good because I wouldn't want to stomp them in their first stage anyway. So now if I replant the trees, by the time I stomp them again, they'll probably be fully grown. You can't yell at your subscribers, sir. I can yell at whoever I want. I'm not under contract. He's just going to eat those intermittently, which is delightful for him. Can't tell me what to do. I have no obligation to be nice to anyone. I actually do whatever I want. I can ban subscribers from talking and stuff. I could be an insane person and just go ape nuts and just like go crazy and start kicking people. I won't, but I could. This is stuff that has already gone out, but I've collected more of. Will go in that chest right there. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna destroy these chests, because I won't need these anymore. And then we'll plant some chests there. This is why YouTube messes up save you lube. Not sure if trolling or actually can't spell. Not sure if trolling or not. Is that a good thing? Blaine, you here? Blaine's not here. Stop asking if Blaine's here. Blaine doesn't come and watch my random stuff. He's got important stuff to do. He's off playing Hearthstone somewhere. Trolling and can't spell. Okay. Sounds good. Both. All of the above. Wrong thing to wear. I have like a million logs and all this stuff, so. I only subscribe because I like your DSC update videos. What the hell? DSC update videos? What does that even mean? Do you mean my, like, don't serve together with Blaine videos? Because, like, if that's the only video you subscribe for, it's a good plan because those are my better videos. Shit. I need, to repair my boat. Why is chat dead? What the hell? You guys want me to stream? You gotta come and participate. This ain't a one-way street. What do I not want on me? The old bell. I don't need that. Maybe he's thinking of Volks? I don't know, man. Don't confuse me with Volks. That guy has like a billion videos. I think he like does YouTube full time. He has to, right? I mean, like he like puts out like 3 like Let's Plays a day. Like, how do you have a? Either he does it full time and has a part-time job to pay the bills because he probably doesn't make that much money, or he is like an insane person and works like a million hours a week and then also does YouTube a million hours a week. He's full-time. Sounds good. That sounds like what I thought. That's pretty cool. I'm sure he probably doesn't make that much money. Someone's talking about it before, though. Volks probably makes a shitload of money. And I was like, based on his view count, I mean, he does Let's Play, so he probably gets a lot of views per video. But just based on his subscriber count and how much views he has on his channel, it's like, he definitely makes like 10 times more money than I make. He probably makes a decent amount of money. But he probably doesn't make that much money. So, a lot of people just like automatically assume that YouTubers make like mad money, which I think is kind of weird. It'd be like, because they don't. Closest, 1 away, 2 away. Most YouTubers make like nothing. I don't do YouTube full time, but I still don't make much, but. I couldn't do YouTube full time. There'd be no way I wouldn't be able to pay for it. Like, I wouldn't have electricity. Some of these chests might eventually become empty because, like, something like this, I'm probably going to use a lot of these. So, that's why, like, this whole chest thing is going to be pretty big, but, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. This is going to be here. This is going to be here. A good way to mark it, because these won't blow away, are these. And there's nothing in here yet, so I think I'll do bushes. I'll eventually probably use a lot, like the bushes and stuff, and then I'll just repurpose the chest for something else. Where'd I put my gold? Gold will go with gold chunks. I haven't even come close. I have to like put turf everywhere here. Like, I'm gonna have turf basically all of here, and then I probably won't have turf here. And that's so that like my important things won't flood. I don't really mind flooding because I can wear the umbrella and just walk through it, but I can't use flooded stuff. So like my crock pots and stuff can't be flooded. Beep beep, your most annoying viewer is here. No, rude, we're kidding, man. Yeah. Oh, ha, I know. Is Juicebox calling another viewer the most annoying viewer like extreme irony or what? Like, what is that? Jesus. Is this make-believe? Are my eyes real? I don't want to get wet. I don't want to get struck by lightning. I don't care. Irony, extreme form. Extreme version. Oh, beep beep, your most annoying viewer. I thought he said, yep, correct. What is the Tsar bomba? Sounds like, I'm pretty sure that was like a large nuclear bomb that the Soviet Union lit off. Right? Wasn't it? Alright, let's hope the people don't come over and dick with me. The largest bomber ever thought of, Russia's idea? Yeah, it was like, I don't know what I think it was like a 2-stage nuclear device, so a nuclear fission fusion device, but I'm not really sure. I could be crazy, but yeah. So like, I think it was probably just a hydrogen bomb, right? Fun stuff. You have like nuclear fission bombs, like the ones that were dropped on Hiroshima. And then you can have like ones that use nuclear fission as an energy source to perform fusion on hydrogen atoms and then create an even bigger bomb. No, it was nuclear. That's what nuclear stuff is. Hydrogen bombs and nuclear and fission and fusion bombs are nuclear. That's what. Do you know how a nuclear bomb works, Paradox Raptor? What I'm trying to say. Do I have a bunker, like in real life? No, that'd be pretty cool though. Probably wouldn't use it. But like, it'd be cool to have, you know? I just like chill in it and like put an Xbox in there. Isn't the moon crashing into the Earth? It is in Majora's Mask, but not in current real life times. I think we probably noticed that. It's actually moving further away from the Earth. So eventually it'll just like be gone. We'll be sad because there won't be tides. It's not gonna happen anytime soon though, so you don't have to worry about it. It's gonna be a long time from now. That world with the random dude the other day. What? Oh, are you guys like playing Don't Starve together or something? Just chronically trolling other people. You're not like busy trolling my chat. You're just trolling other people like that. I see how it is. Do USB drives like actually work? Like what is this? I turned around like 6 times. I can't see. Golf, if you get Blaine off his nerd games, want to do some DST or something? Dude, I'm streaming. Are you not watching? Like, what? Casually asking me if I want to, like, play games? I'm streaming right now, man. Also, it's like 8 in the morning right now for him. On the stream? No, I'm doing my Megabase stuff. People want to see this. They don't want to see Blaine Murphy struggling to, like, try and do anything because his lag is too bad. Which is pretty funny. But they probably don't want to see it. Oh, man. Timing. It's so fun playing Don't Starve together with Blaine, though. I don't know if he wants to stream DST because, like, we have one world we do recording, and honestly, one world is kind of enough right now with Don't Starve. He's playing, I think he's playing a lot of Skyrim lately. Getting really back into that, so. So we can stomp this. When these get really full, we'll stomp this, and some of those will be full too. Oh, it's summer? The hell? What's what my base doesn't burn down? Ice Chester is dead and never coming back, but when I hop worlds, there'll be another Chester. So, you know. See, he's regular. I don't use him, so like I never picked up his eyebone to revive him. But he's regular, and I don't have any of my gems with me, so. But that's what happens when you die as Shatter Ice Chester. They just don't come back. He comes back as normal Chester, so. When I have an established base, I'll probably make another Ice Chester. But right now, I don't want to like make one. Because I don't want to waste 9 more gems for him to be Ice Chester. Because I'm going to be world hopping after I move everything over and make the base. And there's really not much I'm doing here. That's going to require me to have like Ice Chest or whatever. That's annoying. You forgot he was Australian? Sometimes I forget too, man. Easy peasy. Like a so. And now we do the dreaded board dance. I have to click this 120 times. Who watched the Emoji movie? You, I bet. God damn it with you in the Emoji movie. I haven't seen it. I'm not gonna see it. It sucks. And I can't really say it sucks because I haven't seen it, but it's probably gonna suck. I like when WX leans forward to build. His head gets smaller, but the crown's model doesn't change. So he's leaning forward, and the crown is just suspended where it used to be, except for him bending down. So the perspective on the crown doesn't change whatsoever. And it's like that with all hats. So your hats just are not actually connected to your head. They're just floating where your head is in front of you. They're not actually hats. Now you can't unsee that, and you're going to see that every time you make something. You're welcome. It doesn't happen when you face this way. Or that way, but it happens when you face this way. Is it making a Megabase super interesting, guys? I bet you guys want to do this. Why watch me when you can have all the fun yourself? You might as well tune out now and then just wait a year for me to do the Megabase tour. Because it's going to be a lot more of this. But I mean, seriously, look at all those boards. Jesus. You have, what, like 124 boards or something? 121 boards? Way to sell your channel? Dude, what are you, like, my goddamn PR representative? It's fine. This is my style of humor, dude. Chill. I got it. We're good. I have viewers and stuff. I don't need more viewers. Like, it'd be cool, I guess, but I'm good. I like it. I like it like that. Slow motion for me. Nope. Need coffee. I'll just eat right now. The chat isn't dead anymore. Yay! This is not a question I ask here, but what is a good long-term game with a good story and fairly cheap? I don't play a ton of games, and I'm really busy, but I sort of want a new game to play. A long-term game with good story and fairly cheap? It depends on what kind of system you have. If you're going for PC, there's a lot of games. I don't know, like, if I could think of, like, one off the top of my head. I haven't played too many RPGs. Something like Oblivion or Skyrim or the Elder Scrolls series, any of those are really, really, really fun. Their story isn't amazing, but it's fun. They're fun. They got good gameplay. If you have, if you happen to have a GameCube, I would highly suggest you play Tales of Symphonia or any of the Tales series. You can actually get one of the new Tales games for PC. There's a Tales of Symphonia you can get for the PC, but don't buy that because it's like a port, and it's a really badly done port. I play a lot of multiplayer and online games on PC. I don't really play a lot of games. I played a lot of my RPGs on N64, GameCube, and Wii and stuff, so those are what I'd imagine for like a long and good game is any Nintendo game, basically. You say you don't want a Nintendo game, so it's like, what do I do? But all those Nintendo games are like really good. What you could also do is, for free, you could get an emulator if you have a controller and you can play Nintendo games on your PC. And the ROMs you download to play the games aren't exactly like legal. I mean, it's weird. So if you own the game, I'm pretty sure it's legal to download a ROM of it because you own the game and all you're doing is get a port of it from your GameCube to your PC. So like I play ROMs of games I already have, but I think downloading a ROM for a game you don't have not only is probably actually considered illegal, but a little bit unethical. Especially if it's a game you can buy. Unless the game is old enough where it's impossible to buy. Like a NES game, you can't buy that. So you gotta do it on ROM where you don't play it. And really want to play Five Nights at Freddy's. It doesn't even have that great of a story, I don't think. Like, I mean, like, I've heard it has a decent story, but when I think of good story games, I think of, like, Tales of Symphonia. I think of, I don't know, games like that. Undertale has a really, people don't like the audience of that, but that game has an insanely good story, and it's not long at all. It's like 3 hours, and it's pretty cheap, so that's like a really good one. But if you want to occupy a lot of time, it's not very good. But I mean, it has tons of replayability, so I'd always suggest that. If you wanted to play N64 games, you could check out Ogre Battle 64. Really good, long story. Outlast is good, as mentioned in the comments. I bought every single Five Nights at Freddy's and I don't have a single minute in any of them. Pikmin 4. Pikmin is a really good game, yeah. Pikmin 1 was like basically like revolutionary almost. 2, 3. That game was awesome. See how these are really short now? It's because wind has damaged them over time. Eventually they'll be gone if I stay in windy season. And that's a huge shame because it's like my port is gonna have those. So basically I don't wanna be here during windy season because all my walls that I use to decorate stuff and like keep mobs in are gonna get destroyed. And it takes a long time for them to get destroyed, but I don't have to replace the walls every season. It's really inefficient. Okay, this is like plenty of chests, you know, because I don't have this many in my other base. But since I'm dividing stuff up more, and the reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to have way more stuff. Particularly, like, these turf chests are going to get, like, full. You know what I mean? Of turf. Like, because I'm going to be digging all this stuff, and I want to keep the turf. These wood chests will probably be full, because I'm going to be farming a lot of wood. These chests are going to get super full. Like, I'm going to have, like, 2 full chests of, like, all this stuff. Because I'm going to go around, I'm going to, like, dig all that. I'm going to dig all these. And I want to keep those later for planting, so. I'm going to make a bunch of lanterns, too. Because while I'm farming, it's kind of hard to, it's going to be hard to, like, get a bunch of lanterns while I'm farming Reign of Giants. Now I have to bring a bunch of stuff over. I also have to make the base. So, yeah, it's going to take a long time. Outlast is a horror game for the PC, yeah. Amnesia is a horror game that's pretty good. Lots of good games. No time to play them, though. You know? So many good games. If only there was time to play all of them. Gonna line the shores with bioluminescence. I'm gonna see where I get. Bioluminescence is one thing I might I can't. It's technically renewable, I think, through the slot machine, but I might run low on bioluminescence because that's one thing you want to do. I want to like basically clear out almost a world of bioluminescence and get like chests full of it. But since I world hopped once in Shipwrecked, and that was the world I decided I want to base in, the only bad thing about that is I'm gonna be really shit out of luck for like farming a bunch of Shipwrecked stuff that you can only get in the like bamboo, twigs, and stuff that you can only get in the overworld and Shipwrecked. I can't get any more than I have in that world. Usually you end up doing more world hops, and I would anticipate like doing more stuff. So my second world, when I found the Sea Wither, I would have came back to this base, and before I world hop, I would have farmed a bunch of stuff and made this chest field bigger. But I found my Shipwrecked world pretty fast, which I'm cool with because I like the world, but it also sucks that I'm not going to get to farm a ton of things. If you have a really good PC, you can play The Witcher. I heard a lot of really good things about that, and I definitely want to play that someday. We're gonna just boost our sanity a little because we still don't have a Tam O'Shanter. Really, a Tam O'Shanter would be awesome because it would allow us to basically wear that whenever we're, instead of just wearing the helmet, I'd just be wearing the Tam O'Shanter whenever I'm not wearing something for a reason. But despite our best efforts, we have not got Tam O'Shanter yet. That's just because it hasn't dropped. Can't do anything about that. Can't make a drop. You can only kill the mob. Also, this is a great way to restore sanity. Like, I could fully fill my sanity since I have a high max sanity. WX79 OS running in the 90s. It's a Polish game? That sounds cool. I heard Witcher 3 was really good, so I want to play the whole series though. The original Portal is amazing. I heard Portal 2 is amazing. I haven't played it yet, but I own it, so I can play it, I think, at any time. By going through the one each way, going through the, what's it called? The wormhole, the Bermuda Triangle, I'm actually lowering my sanity over time. And since I'm doing it repeatedly because I'm bringing all this stuff, I'm actually lowering my sanity quite a bit. Otherwise, I wouldn't be having sanity problems. Because I'm basically only eating jerky, but... yeah, just so you know. I have a lot of games on my list to play. A lot of people want me to play games, and sometimes I don't have really interest. Like, I'm playing Don't Starve all the goddamn time, and then I find that to be really weird because I'm the kind of guy who plays all kinds of different games and loves every kind of game type. So it's weird for me to be playing the game all the time. But, and like, honestly, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I probably wouldn't have played Don't Starve for the past 2 years. It is a game type that I'm really into, and I've always been into. When I used to play Warcraft 3, I played basically only custom games because they were the shit. And there was this custom game called Cowicula's Wilderness Survival, and it was like kind of this game type where you dropped in and it was winter, and you had to make a fire to prevent yourself from freezing. You had to eat to prevent yourself from starving. There's like bears and stuff, and wolves would attack you, and you have to fight them off. And I always thought that was a really fun game type. And then there was other players, though, who could kill you or help you. And then the best part was there was all these secret formulas you could build. Because you built stuff, like you built a fire and you had to find the resources to build stuff. So it's basically Don't Starve, right? And I really liked that game. And back then, I couldn't host games, which meant I couldn't play the game, pick the game out of my menu, host it, and then have other people join. I had to join games other people were hosting because how my internet settings were, and I was a lot younger, so I couldn't change my ports and forward them because my parents didn't want me to. So back then, I had to have other people host, so I didn't ever really play it as much as I wanted to. But that is one of the, I think, maybe one of the major reasons I really like Don't Starve is because it reminds me a lot of that game, and I really love that game. So I definitely would play a shitload. Like, I'd definitely be into it, and I was into it way before, like, a year before I started streaming. I played a bunch. But I don't think I'd still be into it because of all the games I play. There's games I just play and I come back to. Like, Payday 2, I came back to, like, for a couple weeks, but I'm not really sure I'm going to play Payday 2 because I've done it all before. I recorded some stealths, and I don't know if I want to play it. That game has a lot of I have mixed feelings about that game, as you guys probably know, because of how they like made it pay to win and not, and added skins and lock boxes, and then tried to fix it, and it's just and the whole desync thing. So, but yeah, I definitely played a lot of games. I'm playing Overwatch right now. I want to play Witcher. I want to play Unturned. I want to play Portal 2. I want to play Psychonauts. And I think when I play these games, I might record them. Sometimes I like to just play games without my headphones on and just play the game. So, but sometimes I will record them. I try and do that more often now for my YouTube channel because people, I guess, actually enjoy my content. And that's a good feeling to have people enjoying your content. So I record stuff instead of just like playing it. But sometimes I really just want to relax, and when I want to relax, I want to not record because it can't be. It's not really that relaxing to be like recording everything you're doing and talking. It's mostly the talking. Recording it, it's not a big deal, but like I have to actually think of things to say all the time. Otherwise, it produces really bad content because I'm just like not saying anything. Your first survival game was The Sims. That's kind of a... I don't know if that would be considered a survival game. Because that's like... The point of The Sims is to be successful, not to survive. It's actually probably pretty easy to survive if you just want to survive. But I see how it's like a similar game type. So another thing that is awesome in... I'm always surprised that this isn't a game type. Because a lot of the game types I really, really like are, like, if I think back to it, a lot of Warcraft 3 maps that, like, the people who made them, I was, like, maybe not the first time they made them, but they did them so well, and they're super creative. And I love them. So one of those game types in that game maps is Parasite. And Parasite was a map where it would start, and you're just, like, whatever, like, in Warcraft 3 maps, you can have anywhere from, like, 6 to 12 people to one person playing a map. But this game type, it was the more the better, and it was, so you'd have, like, 6 people, and one of them would be an alien, and you're in the space station. And the alien can transform to look like a human, so the only way to know he would be the alien is if you saw him and you saw him transform. Otherwise, he's going to try and murder everyone, because when he kills someone, they turn to an alien too. And that was really awesome. And then there's like a blood testing machine. There's all kinds of strategies. It was really fun. Okay, so rot moves. Does this move? We'll just put this in the same chest, and it'll just be fertilizer and stuff, not just rot. It does move. That's a shame. Well, we won't label it for now. Alright. So Parasite was really fun. Because the whole time you're like trying to figure out who the alien is so you don't get murdered. This probably shouldn't move, right? It does. Why does everything move? This will probably move. But let's just put it in here anyway. Gnome. And there's like a blood tester, which you could go get. So like it'd start and someone would be like, there'd be an android who'd be like a robot and he's way more powerful than normal people. And he'd be like, everyone get to the fucking blood test now. And if I see you not heading towards the blood test, I'm going to murder you. So like, we got to figure out who the alien is, because if they go on the blood test, it's going to tell them that they're humans. But like, the alien doesn't want to go to the blood test. So you could like destroy the blood test. And there's like bombs and stuff. The android, when he gets destroyed, he would drop his CPU and someone could put it in another robot. Or the Parasite could take it and put it in a robot, and if the Parasite put it in a robot, he'd be like the infected android. He'd be technically on the alien side, the Parasite. And the Parasite would evolve over time, so it's like you couldn't just like all like sit in a room and be like, let's just sit here. You know what I mean? So you had to like kind of go do your own thing. And it was really fun all the time. It was like trying to figure out who was the Parasite. And I was always the type of person, everyone would be like, get to the blood test. I'd be like, that's dumb. That's not going to be fun. So I would destroy the blood test even when I was, and this is Warcraft 3 I'm talking about, so it's not an actual game. It was a game made in Warcraft 3, which is an RTS. that they have custom maps, and people really like took to making custom maps like good. So it was made in an RTS, and so it was probably released in like, I don't know, 2004, 2005, 2006. Warcraft 3, I think the Frozen Throne was like 2003, so sometime after that. And then they just worked on it and they added to it, and it was really fun. They eventually started adding stuff in. I wish I could have added more stuff, but there's stuff like you can only talk to people who are close to you in the map, which makes it like suspenseful. I don't know if they added that because it's hard to get a recent version and stuff like that because of how Warcraft 3 maps work. I can't go on Battle.net right now in Warcraft 3 and play it because it's all bots hosting games now, and they spam the shit out of all the games that they're hosting. But I don't know, that game was so fun. And then the other game type that I really like and I want a game is the cat and mouse game type, where you have one mouse who's way more powerful, and the point is to kill all the cats. And the cats are like any kind of weak unit that they have to build up their defenses, not by upgrading, but by like going and building and stuff like that. So you like run away at the beginning and the cat doesn't spawn for a while, and then you have to like start building a base, like gathering resources and stuff like that, and like building walls to try and protect yourself. And usually you're like, how it worked in Warcraft would be your smaller unit so you can fit through 1x1 spaces, but the cat can't. So it would be like in Don't Starve if you like built walls like 1x1 and like he's chasing you and you run through the walls. He has to stop to destroy the walls. So you're like constantly trying to avoid getting killed by the cat and also building up your base, but he's trying to just attack you guys constantly so you can't build up your base. And he's trying to get stronger by killing your stuff. And then the best one, I think, for that was they had a thing called Island Defense, and that was honestly one of my favorite games in Warcraft 3, and it was so fun. It like there's guilds built around it, and they got very competitive and stuff like that. I was never in a guild or whatever, a clan for Island Defense, but I played it a lot. At the center was the gold mine, and you had to take your builder and go to the gold mine to get gold. That was the only way to get it. You could build really powerful stuff with gold, but you couldn't build near the gold mine. So, and that's was the Titan, because it was Titan Defense was like the big one. That was the Titan's base in that one. So you would be near the Titan's base with like no defenses. So he could just come back and murder you. But there's all kinds of stuff people do. I don't know. It's hard to describe without like having you watch me play it or like watch a video of it. But it was really fun, and I really loved Island Defense. It's a shame to me that that never became like a game mode that people played, whereas people play Dota, which was also made in Warcraft 3, if you guys didn't know. That was a game mode that someone made. They made Defense of the Ancients. That's what Dota stands for. And then it got really popular in Warcraft 3, and then someone made Dota 2 or whatever, and then League of Legends came out, and they're basically the same game as Dota. Like, so I think I've talked to people like Dota 2 is a copy of League of Legends, but League of Legends is a copy of Dota from Warcraft 3. Seriously, just make a spam channel? No. How about you just talk? If you want to talk to people and have a conversation, you just message that person. I don't need a spam channel because you don't need to be spamming the Discord. What's-his-face came and complained the other day that I muted him because he was spamming constantly every day, and he started complaining how he wasn't spamming when he was. So I just blocked him and banned him. So either behave on the Discord or don't go on the Discord. You don't have to, but yeah. Yeah, Houdini point. So he's gone. He might come back sometime. But, you know, he was just being a dick all the time. Constantly complaining about everything. And complaining about me punishing him for doing stuff. And then saying he didn't do it when, like, I'm not an idiot. I deleted all the messages. I remember doing it. So this is going to be our boss items and stuff. We'll have our shipwreck stuff in here, and then our other stuff in here. We'll drop the scales. We'll probably end up using those, to be honest, but... all our trinkets, we can go on those. And then we'll do rocks. Oh, it just like cleared up. So more about games for you. I think he's gonna make a new account. He can make as many accounts as he wants. If he spams or announces that's him, I'll just block or ban him. It's that easy. It's literally not a big deal for me. That's why I want more mods and stuff on the Discord, and I'm trying to look for mods, and it's good to have mods here because having mods means I won't have to like minimize or go out of the game to ban someone. I mean, my mods who are watching, it's not an inconvenience for them to just click on a name and ban them. It's that easy. And the amount of time it takes them to make someone to make a new account versus the amount of time it takes someone to click on them and ban them means that they'll be wasting their day doing it. So, and I can also just say if there's someone who's I know is watching who's a mod, I can say, hey, can you ban that person? They don't have to worry about it. Because it's like when I'm at work, if someone's gonna go and post a bunch of gore on the Discord or something like crazy like that, I would like someone to remove that immediately. And I can't do it while I'm at work, and I can't just go home to do it. So it's good to have at least mod coverage throughout the day, so if some crazy person comes on, someone can ban them. Or at least delete their messages and then tell me about it. And because like if someone messages me and they're like, hey, whoever's spamming this, can I ban them? I'd be like, yeah, do it. Like, it's that easy because I can respond to that. But I can't ban and delete stuff while I'm at work because I'm on my phone and you have to like press on the thing you want to delete for like a second, and then the message comes up and you click delete. And if someone spams the whole conversation, it would take me like hours to actually get the whole conversation gone doing it through that method. So it's super inconvenient. Alright, I'm gonna get like a lot more thulecite, by the way. What do I have to burn? I took all my rotten stuff. And I took all my logs. Not all of them, but... don't really need that. Ugh. You DM'd me on Discord about mods? Take a look later. Alright, sounds good. Making a mod's not a big deal because, like... say, like, I eventually... have more viewers and like I want my mods to be like serious about stuff, and I have a bunch of mods right now who are annoying me or whatever, I can just unmod people. So it's not like I'm like risking anything by having a bunch of mods and stuff. And people like being mods because they like power. I don't want to do like, someone's like, you should write up applications. I'm like, applications? I have like 10 viewers. You just find people that are responsible and respectful and enjoy watching your content and enjoy and are there frequently. And they make a good mod because they won't freaking go crazy and ban people because they like your channel and they want to see it grow. And if they're a reasonable person, they'll know when to ban someone or like block someone or kick someone. And if they go crazy and ban a bunch of people, I can just say stop and then like unmod them. But I don't want everyone being a mod because then it's like everyone's a mod. So it's people I trust. Like my friends are mods, but my friends don't really watch my stuff. So like Blaine's a mod, but he's not really going to be watching my stuff that much. My mods also shill my Discord all the time. Where's gold at? We're gonna take gold out of this chest and put it over in one of these chests. Flint and marble, and then I'll put obsidian here. For now. I don't want to, like, take 1 billion chests right now, because this is getting close to the amount of chests. I'm probably going to have one more row, and then I can go all the way down here, and I eventually will, but... this is good for now. Join the Discord. Yeah, mods can shill my Discord too. I like having a big Discord because then people can ask me questions and like the major point of the Discord was for people to be like, hey, I'm having trouble with X, and I'll be like, just do X. Because a lot of people ask me questions on YouTube constantly in comments on my video, and I'm cool with that. But it's much easier on my Discord because then everyone on the Discord who can watch the general chat and stuff like that will see it. So they won't ask us, they'll get helpful advice. And it's the same, so I have like mods who know how to play and the game. So they'll answer it. Like a lot of people will be able to answer it. They'll be like, hey, this. And like if they're wrong or something, we could clarify. But it's good to have discussions about the game and stuff like that. That was the major reason I made the Discord. And then I can have people, like when I do Sub Sunday or want to play with people, I can ask in there and people can play. Oh, the last time I did that, no one would join. It's like people are asking me to play Don't Starve. Used to ask me like every day. People would comment on my videos like, hey, we should play. And I like made a Discord channel so I could play with people and like no one wants to play. Also, I'm actually like not going to have enough elephant cacti because you use them for like everything. So when I reset Reign of Giants, I have to come back here because I'll reset the volcano. So say I reset Giants, unless I honestly get the most perfect world ever, I have to reset it again so I can farm the volcano a bunch more times. Because you don't get that many. You get like, I don't know, 40 or 50 per. And I'm going to make like a field of 50 of them, you know what I mean? And I'm going to use them in like a lot of different farms, so... But you guys can see how I'm going to have too many of these, and I'm going to have to like burn them and stuff. But I want to keep them for now, in case I need them for stuff. How do you reset a world? So if I go... the hell is it? I know I found the one here. There's a wooden thing. Oh, it's right here. If I go here, that's the wooden thing. And if I find all the things in the world, I can put them on that, and I jump in and world hop, and I'll just spawn in a new world, basically. But I'll have what I have in my inventory. And I'll still be WX78. You can actually change characters if you want to, but I wouldn't. See, this is annoying with all these waves. I'll normally wait to not be in this season. Also, this is a fun little glitch. This guy is not going to move. Ah, shit. interesting. You guys get to see this fight then. Okay, so this is risky what I'm doing. Not risky, but I want him to steal all my items, throw them everywhere. But I do want this. There we go. I don't know how he hit me there. I was right out of his range. So he can't suck me in if I'm on the opposite side of this. So it's very important that this is here. Also, when it gets night, which is going to happen very soon. This will do like 250 damage to me if he sucks me in during this. So it's really bad if it happens. And it'll take a bunch of my items. So he can actually like kill you pretty easily by doing that. And killing the seal is going to spawn Krampus. Guaranteed. There should be another one. But anyway, always make sure you have a fire pit prototyped, because you can do that with any building that you can place, or a rock. But the problem is when it turns to night, you also need something to stand behind, because kiting him during the dark is a nightmare, because he'll be off screen and he'll start doing his absorb thing and you can hear it, but you have to go hide and you can't really see when he's done. Besides by noise, you have to listen and he'll come flying at you to hit you again, and it's just super hard to dodge and stuff. So I think it's pretty much always better to have some stuff ready to deal with that. You know what I mean? Put this in here. But yeah, so that's that fight. Gears going here. I had sharks come at the same time. I wanted to go get the boards because if I needed to stoke the fire, I would. Because if it started raining with wind, it would deplete the fire almost immediately, and I want the light to make sure this fight goes well. So you only get to take what's in your inventory. Sorry, I had to do that, so I couldn't really answer your question fully. So you can only take what's in your inventory, but the thing is, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to world hop. I world hopped in Shipwrecked, and all my stuff was in Reign of Giants. And then all I had to do is find the Seaworther right here to go back to my Reign of Giants world. So you can only take what's in your inventory, but everything's stored in chests. So that's if you have Shipwrecked and Reign of Giants, you can only get what's in your inventory if you only have Shipwrecked, or you only have Reign of Giants. And you can also take your backpack. So there actually used to be a maximum amount of ancient guardian horns you could have in the worlds without cheating, and that would be if you had a full inventory of them, all of these and all of those, you could do it. But now, you can get as many as you want, because you can constantly reset Reign of Giants while in Shipwrecked, and you can build up as many as you want. And I'm going to do that, but I don't really need them because you have elephant cacti, which are way easier to get. But I do want a bunch of them for decoration. Yeah, so you can use the alternate world to stash a lot of stuff. And that way you can farm more stuff. So normally, like I said, you'd only have these slots and these slots. So there's only so many ancient gardening horns you could world hop with. And you also wouldn't be able to take any of your other stuff. So all the stuff you built up would just go away, which really sucks. So now what you can do is I'm going to move all my stuff and have a huge storage for Shipwrecked. So every time I world hop, what I can do is I can get all the rocky turf to make cobblestones, and I can get like all the like whatever I want. I can get all these honeycombs. I can get all those. There's tons of stuff I can get that like wouldn't be good enough to waste an inventory slot to world hop. Which, by the way, this is the wooden thing here, and it's all prepped and ready to go. Oh, I have rot. That's right. Put the rot in here. And this once again is stuff that I have already taken, but this will be the same one, like stuff that's gonna go last because I've already kind of stored it. And then I want to take this other stuff too. Oh shit, how do I do that? We're gonna build another chest eventually, so yeah. Grab that. Get this. And then I go see if I can stop these yet. Now I should start my roll with Shipwrecked enabled. I disabled it because I thought I'd start with 300 giants. Yeah, you definitely want to enable that. It has to at least be enabled. I always enable it if there's any chance that I'm gonna be world hopping or doing anything, or like it's gonna be a long-term world. But I don't enable it for like if I'm just doing like a fun world for tests or like a challenge or something. Like if I was gonna do a world where I just do the ruins, I wouldn't enable it. So most of the time I'm gonna enable it. And you can also make Shipwrecked recipes too in a Reign of Giants world. So you can make certain fish recipes that you can actually still make without having that installed. So we'll just start using this chest too for some stuff that I need to bring over. I gotta leave some because I'm gonna need more of it for fertilizing stuff. I'm gonna need more coffee. And like, so if you want to build a Megabase, that's basically how to do it. So like, I'm building a Megabase currently, so I'm gonna make, what I did was I actually started in Shipwrecked. Normally, I wouldn't start in Shipwrecked. I would start in Reign of Giants and kind of like do this, and then I would make like literally this is like a base for me, because I don't need anything, and I have a fire farm, and then I have like some tree farms and drying racks. Like, you don't need all the fancy stuff. You just need the basics of survival, and then you start collecting resources and stuff. Oh, thank you, dude. You want to kill that one too? This one? I got it. You spend most of your time terrified? Yeah, dude. Been watching my Reign of Giants tutorial Let's Play, not able to repeat your success yet, but I have found it helpful. That's great. My like first series, my like tutorial Let's Play is mostly based on people who need to work on surviving, I think. And then this series is mostly for people who are good on surviving but want to kind of learn how to, I think, to maybe play the game efficiently is kind of my target audience for this. A little different. Playing it efficiently and just trying to survive. Completely two appropriate ways to play the game, because when you're new, you're not going to be like making a Megabase. You're going to be like trying to survive, get as far as you can. But the transferring of stuff takes so long, and like actually building stuff is just gonna take. Because like I have to kind of sit here and be like, what looks good? I don't really like this and stuff like that, and that's gonna take forever and a half. Okay, so I guess rocks are a no-go. Cut stone will probably. A lot of the refined forms of stuff doesn't blow away. That's like not in the right place. It's gonna bother me. So this would blow away, definitely. Got like tools and stuff. It's gonna go like here-ish. Goddamn, the wind is so annoying. I don't even think I can stress how annoying a game mechanic this kind of thing is. Hurricane season is actually the worst. Because like surviving it's not hard, but building a mega base with it existing is hard. Kind of mind expanding blowing. Yeah, it's kind of like that. You really get to see like someone who's like played the game a lot and kind of knows what to do versus someone who's played the game 4 minutes and like is just learning how to do all this stuff. I actually really enjoyed when I had played it 5 minutes and like, not trying to brag or anything, it didn't last long for me. Like how do I do this? I mean I think it was like my 4th world is the one that I survived. I'm on like day 400 or something like that. But I still didn't know what I was doing. I still had, and that's when I started making my first Let's Play, was when I had survived to like day 400 or whatever. Now, even from then, from the beginning of the game, I learned so much, and then now to then, I've also learned so much. So you just learn a lot. See where we're at. That has not been fixed. And it happens very frequently, and you'll see it happen in this stream a lot, where they get bugs and they'll follow you around even when you're sane. And it happens more and more when you like constantly go insane and world hop and do all kinds of stuff. So it's happening to me a lot. Lately. Okay, it's time to collect some more stuff. Where'd I put my hammer? The hammer! Where the hell is it? I need to know. Okay. So just a miss. Yeah, that's a big bummer. So this guy right here, this is a shadow creature. He's gonna sit here and remain here. If I go insane, he'll start trying to attack me, and if I become resane, he'll still just try and attack me. And then I can try and kill him, but every time I hit him, he'll just turn back. So it's really hard to kill them. So eventually what I'll do is I'll go insane, and then I'll kill all of them, so they're fucking gone, so they're not annoying me. And then theoretically I could just never go insane. Not never, but like really stay sane pretty easily if I had a Tam O'Shanter. Otherwise I have to like eat jerky all the time, and it's not worth the effort it would take me to eat jerky all the time to achieve that. burning down. I don't know if that'll spread to that, and then my thing will have to extinguish that. Better to just take the damage that I'm just gonna restore immediately. Alright, so I got a little bit more for chests. And I got one prototype. Can I get more? No. I think most of these things are probably pretty full, right? Those aren't, but I'm probably gonna need those at some point for I can get these. Set stuff in it. And I'll make a hammer when I get there. Or I'll just take 3 rocks back with me. Cactus armor, though. Let's put this back with the armor. One-man band. So that's ready to go. Okay. JB, did you change your name to Cult in Discord? This could be a chance that this happened. Trump Avatar is funny. Oh, haha, funny Trump. Don't change your name to Cultazor. I will actually just change your name back. And if you keep doing it, I will put you in timeout. You change your name with whatever you want as long as it's not like super offensive. I got the inspect glitch. God damn it. There's a glitch that, like, you just can't stop inspecting stuff. Like, your left click gets replaced with the right click. I'm wondering if you ever wound up encountering the dragonfly. I have. How do I fix this glitch? I don't know how to fix this glitch. Alright. I'll read up on it in a bit. Until then, I have to just do stuff differently. I don't know if I can open my chest, though. Is that possible? Want to join my free gift card giveaway? No, I don't. I have a couple scales. I have actually one of the items, scale items, prototyped. You can't see it because it's a Reign of Giants exclusive thing, so I can't actually build it here. But the other thing I do have, I'll show you. You can see the scales over here. So I have to right-click to open these. See, that's a scale right there I got from the dragonfly. I've killed them twice. Some series I one series I didn't encounter them ever, and I was like, I wanted to. Oh my god. Alright, so I can't actually put stuff in my chests because I have to click on it to move it. And I have the... What is it? What's force inspect or whatever? It's my controls. Force inspect left alt. There we go. So my key was just like messed up or something, or for whatever reason it like thought it was like depressed. That's like a glitch that happened. Like I've read about that. Someone was like, I can't do anything but inspect someone, and some people are like, what the hell are you talking about? But yeah, if you have, eventually like it'll get to that point and like your alt or key or force inspect is locked in. You have to just like go press whatever key it is. Just do the one-man band is our magic stuff. No, actually it's kind of big. How about an amulet? Amulets look pretty cool. We'll do a lazy forager. Over here, I'll just put this in here. Leave a like if you liked the video. Alright. Remember the good old days when we had 25 plus viewers? Maybe I just suck. I'm getting old, rusty. No one likes my videos. Houdini called you a dick sucker? Alright. Tab all at once, the problem's fixed. Yep. That's what I did basically. I just couldn't remember the key. Oh, so I guess this does get blown away or something. I don't know. Whatever. We'll just remember which one it was. In our DM. Okay. He can do whatever he wants. I don't really care. Not really concerned. I'm not the one who watches his YouTube videos. So put store boat repair kits right here for now, but they're actually gonna be like up here for my dock when I make that. See how pretty this is? I love it. I hate hurricane season. I'll probably end up putting stuff that can be blown away out, not during hurricane season, and just not really be here during hurricane season. The reason I don't want to do that is I don't want to accidentally come here or like need to come here for something during hurricane season, everything get blown away, because then it's like I have to go market again, go collect everything. It's annoying. So most of the time I like try and put stuff that when I'm marking my chest in Shipwrecked that isn't. Thanks for staying on, man. Who are you? Who's that to? You gotta like at me, dude. If you want to talk. Let's just. Nine viewers. Woo! Sometimes it's like I wonder if it's like people don't like leave because like they're busy, which I completely get, or they don't like it. If they didn't like it, it'd be cool if people would tell me why. But also at the same time, I don't care because people are crazy, and so many people will like not like it for like the dumbest reasons. Like I've had people come on and actually just tell me, like literally, they're like, "I'm leaving because this is boring." Like, but they joined, said hi. I was like waiting in a loading screen to like join a game, and then they're like, "I'm leaving. This is boring." Like literally 30 seconds later. So I'm like, how do I not be boring then? Just never enter a loading screen? You need patience. Patience, my child. So we have all these stumps. See that egg? Bananas, maybe? We didn't get any snakes though. And this is in a spot basically in between the two stomps when he walks in. So maybe those stumps didn't get stomped as good as, I don't know, whatever. I'm leaving, this is boring. Yeah, I don't know, like you could leave, they could leave. I'm not like gonna be like, they're wrong, this is fun, I don't know why people are leaving. It's just like, I'm trying to understand sometimes why people leave, why people watch, and why people don't watch. so I can give people more what they want, because people are like, I love your videos, they're the best, I really like them, and then other people are like, this is boring and stupid, I hate it. So it's like definitely different people like different things, but you can also definitely have better videos. And I'm not just talking about like quality, because like some people are successful and everyone has a lot of viewers, some people aren't. So obviously the people who are successful and have a lot of viewers are probably doing something right. It's not like they're just like, it's not just exposure, it has to be like them doing something right. I don't know, just things I think about. And I know like I could have a better microphone and I could do webcam or whatever, and some people would really like that. And yeah, Megabase action! Woo! Like and subscribe if you like the video, if you like the intense gameplay. I'll be doing this all week. I'm very skilled at picking up logs. Right now what I'm doing is very, very advanced, but I'm tabbed out of the game with the space bar held down and talking to my chat and getting logs. So I put Megabase in the title so people will be like, oh yeah, I'm making a Megabase, and then they come like, what is this shit? This is how you make a Megabase. Ow. So I realized I could do better quality if I had like a better setup, and so that's something I'm definitely going to work on. And by work on, I mean like I'll buy a better microphone eventually. But other stuff, it's hard to know. And like people like the tutorials, so I'm going to continue those, but they take a lot of work, so I pretty much don't work on them except for on the weekend. So tomorrow I'm going to be working on a new tutorial. I honestly have no idea how long it's going to take me. I might finish it tomorrow, or it might take me like a week to make. And I'm just doing my 20 tips. I have 5 episodes of that. And since I already made the format and like saved that format, I can kind of get stuff in. And then when I'm done that, yeah, I know, just do me and stuff like that. And oh my god, what this guy's going ham. Got it. Can't please everyone, but it would be nice to, I mean, not the only way, the best way to get better at anything is to consciously think about what you could be doing better, what you're doing wrong, and all those things. So having that said, I could definitely be better at like recording and streaming Don't Starve, but I really need to put some thought into what I need to do to get better. So I think about that kind of stuff. What I can do to be a better streamer, what I can do to better videos. Some of those things, like I could do better at audio balancing with my videos. Some of my videos, like the audio is kind of balanced for the video, but like generally it's like too high of a volume for like YouTube. So trying to have that like good audio balance. What all have you knocked out on the Shipwrecked side of the Megabase? Honestly, like nothing. It like takes so long. I've basically been farming logs and making chests. So it doesn't look like a lot, but I also have to do this. The first thing I need is to transport all my stuff so that when I get over there, I can start working on stuff and I don't have to constantly come back to get stuff I don't have. I'll just be able to be over there and Like I'll have this base and stuff for a while because I'll need stuff, and I can do that and get that stuff, but. And I need my fire farm for easy food. And my coffee farm, I'm gonna make one in there, but I'll probably still have mine here. But first it's chests, then it's the middle of the base, and then I'm gonna just kind of move outwards. The dock is one of the really cool things, but that's gonna be kind of last because it's not functional. My non-functional stuff can wait. My functional stuff needs to be made so that I can spend my time over there making stuff instead of spending my time here. When are you ending? I might get off for a little, but I don't want to miss the end of the stream. I don't know what time it is, so... 7:53. Content is king. Never thought need better audio production. True, and that's you, and I am exactly the same way. Content is really important to me, but I've had plenty of people come on my videos and be like, your videos suck because I can't stand the audio. I turned it off because I can't stand the audio quality. So I have my chests and roads. This is going to be the main of my base. If you stick around later, I'll bring up my base diagram. I have a diagram of everything I'm going to do. And you can see where I'm going to put stuff. But some stuff, like the chests and moving stuff, takes forever, and some stuff, like making the dock, won't actually take that long. It'll take a lot of logs and stuff, but it won't take that long. Be back in a while. Okay. I'm probably going to stream for an hour or two. So I know content is really important. But also, it's like impossible to judge your content. Because people will tell you your content is trash, and then other people will tell you your content's amazing, and it's like, who do you even listen to? Because it can't be both. Some of your vids are quiet, but I wouldn't say the audio sucks. I think you generally want to balance your audio, so that for like 0 decibels, basically, it's your peak volume for your whole video. And what I have to do is also make sure the audio all matches. I'm also working off some Sunless Sea episodes. I record 27 episodes in one day, and that was before I was recording my voice audio separately from my game audio, so you kind of can't hear my voice audio. So some of my videos still suck, and now that I record my voice separately, I can have my audio quality sound way better, because what I can do is basically it's separate so that I can not only tune up my voice audio if I want to, I can remove and re-record sections of it if I say something that's not clear. And I can auto-duck, meaning when I start talking, I lower the volume of the game volume. I like it. 20 tips videos, but I also like the unedited Let's Play because... So, Let's Plays are great because they're so easy to record, and that's one of the reasons I really like them, because I don't really have to do much, and it's unedited. But also, a lot of people really like my other, like, what's it called? The 20 tips videos. They get more views, generally. But they take way longer to make, and they get anywhere from my character video, my character guide, which I don't really like, and I don't think it's a very good video, getting, I don't know, like close to 1 million views. And then my 20 tips videos only has like 1,000. And it could blow up at any point because the YouTube algorithm starts recommended to people, but also could not blow up at any point and remain at like 2,000 views for its entirety of existence, slowly approaching like 3,000 views or something. So it depends on how recommended it is, too. Because, like, I'm not, like, saying... Some people are like, well, if the YouTube algorithm was better and liked my stuff, I would be a better YouTube... Like, literally, if my thing was on the front page of YouTube, you'd just get, like, 1 million views. like, you probably wouldn't get a lot of new subscribers if they didn't like your stuff, but you'd get views from your things getting crazy exposure. So you have to consider that, like, so I think in general, all of this said, it's better to just try and do what you like, do what you think people like, find some middle ground between that. Always constantly be cognizant of how you can improve your editing, your quality of your videos, stuff like that. And in the meantime, just have fun. And if your stuff is good, you'll get progressively more viewers. Sometimes maybe one of your videos will get posted on a forum and shit will start blowing up for a while and not, whatever. It would be cool if you link timestamps where important tips happen. That would be really hard. One of the good parts about the Let's Plays for me is it's very easy to record and not have to do all the fancy editing. So if I had to go through the episode to mark points and stuff like that, it would take me longer than the video is. So the majority of the time it takes to do a Let's Play is to actually play the game, like 2 hours of playing the game is 2 hours. But if I also had to go through and edit it for like 3 hours, that would mean I would only be able to do half as many Let's Plays at that point. So I could mark off the points, but I would have to do half as many Let's Plays. And I don't think most people would like that. I think they'd be a little pissed off if I was doing like half as much. I'm starting to get pissed because I'm not getting the notification for your stream. I don't know how to fix that. I know there's like crazy glitches with that, so I don't know if it's like a thing with my stream in particular, your account, or whatever, but I know lots of people have that problem. But hey, Armenia. I'm thinking about sometime going to stream on Twitch, actually, because I like the interface for Twitch, too, and what's nice sometimes is like I'll go stream on Twitch for a little bit and see if I get a high viewership on Twitch, because on Twitch I think you probably get more discovery, because YouTube discovery for streaming is not good, like people don't come in a lot. But also I have a lot of people who are subscribed on YouTube. So I think I'd put an announcement video up saying that I'm doing more stuff on Twitch for those people who are subscribed on YouTube, so they're not just like, what the fuck happened to Culpazor? But I might do that sometime soon. It's like a trial thing. Because I was on Twitch for actually like a year, and then I only ever had like 2 viewers. And then I came to here, and I had like 10 to 20 viewers. But I was already posting videos on YouTube when I came here, because I didn't just start streaming. I started posting videos because I was like, I like making tutorials and stuff, but you don't do that on stream. You just do that. So I was like, let's make some videos. I made some videos. People liked them. And then I started posting here, and then I was getting really no views on my stream, so then I started streaming here. I got more views. Might be cool to go back to Twitch sometime to kind of feel that out. I like the interface way better, so that's a positive. I think I'll use this to mark the chests, because it's 1%. I'm on day 15 or something in my current role. I just started. I've died later and later each time. At least, yes. Doesn't really matter what day you're on or how long you can survive. All that matters is that you're getting better. And even then, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is you're having fun. But it is good to get better, I think. Why can't you have fun and get better? A lot of people are like, I don't take. They're like, yo, well, I'm not surviving because I don't take this game seriously like you do. And sometimes I feel like that can be an excuse in life to like not try. Is like, yeah, whatever, I'm not taking this seriously. It's like, see what you could do if you do take it seriously. I try and take everything seriously. I try and always get better at everything I'm doing. There's no reason for me to waste my time, not waste my time, but like play a game for so long and like with no focus of actually trying to like do good. Like if I'm gonna spend 100 hours playing a game, I want to get good. I don't want to spend 100 hours being bad at a game. And then also sometimes I just want to have fun. So I get that some people are like not into the like try hard thing. Like Stardew Valley, I'm not gonna like draw out maps to make myself more efficient. Because fucking, I just want to relax and farm. Spend a relaxing day on the farm. That's all. My goal is day 1. My first run is like 8 days. My first run is either 7 or 9. I don't really remember. It's really impossible to know because I didn't record it and it was a long time ago. But I got killed by hounds, I'm pretty sure. Because like I didn't like, you know, I had like a spear and I was like making walls and stuff. I remember some stuff. Like I remember like my first night that I like didn't know that you need a torch, but I had the resources for a torch, luckily. So like I wisened up. I was like, oh shit! Like when I started like getting hit or whatever. I was like, better do something about this. So even though it's quicker to take stacks, I ran out of jerky. Oh shit. Of boards, because you can have 40 logs in a stack of 10 boards. I'm gonna take some logs over because you do need logs to build certain things. So I want to at least have a chest full of logs. Most of the stuff I want, like carpet, wood flooring, and chests that I need to build a lot of, and wood walls and stuff, need boards though, so. Gotta walk your pup. Woo! Puppy. I like dogs. So here's the point at which monsoon season is going to start happening, and I would want to put wood flooring everywhere to prevent myself from walking around in the water, because it'll actually slow me down too, which isn't like crucial, but you gotta consider that like the limiting factor for me to be able to make my Megabase is how fast the animation of me making boards is, how fast I am to play stuff, because like it's not like a challenge anymore. I just have to do the stuff in an efficient manner, and running speed is like a big one. Like if I could instantly teleport between bases, this would be so much faster. So if I'm walking around all the time and like slowed, it's gonna be slower. But it's not gonna rain for a couple days, so that's probably what I'm working on next. Is I'm going to place walls right here. Actually, let's do that right now. To mark where this ends, because I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna be doing walls everywhere, so that I know where this is gonna end. There we go. Put this right here. Whatever. Alright, so we got boards and wood. We'll do boards here and we'll do wood here. What do we got here? Grass. Twigs. I'm gonna put most of my equipment right here. Ah, I think that's the wrong spot, right? Wow. I'm like a cartoon character. Don't text and drive. Rip the stream. Wilson's still your number one. What do you mean, like, number one what? Like, favorite or whatever? Wilson was the first character I played as. And then I unlocked, Willow and Wendy, I think. Or something, I don't know. I don't know the second character I played as. I think it was... Willow was, like, one of the character I think originally played in my third or fourth world. That's the world that I'm now on 400 Days of Wake for it. It can't be my second world, because I know I died in my second world. All this stuff is going to get blown away in, like, winter, I know it. There's nothing in this chest. This is rot. Newer. This is like misc stuff. It'd be cool to have signs in this game though, just for, yeah, I don't want that noise to be playing all the time. I just want to make sure that all chests that I'm using are labeled. This is going to be turf. Now that we're not going to be in hurricane season for another year, if this stuff blows away next year, I'll figure something out, but right now... Shipwrecked stuff. I think a doi egg won't blow away. You can put one of those. There. I don't think gold blows away, but it might. I know I've seen a lot of people put like gold along pathways in megabases, so I figured gold probably doesn't blow away, or that would be obnoxious to keep up with. I'm pretty good. I got a couple chests open for stuff in this, and like stuff like this is... I'll just take another board out, put it right here. And then I can start working on other stuff, like the main base. I gotta get a pitchfork in here and literally take everything, though. And I gotta bring up my pickaxe. See, it's like, I could just pickaxe this, and I could just pitchfork this stuff right now, but it's in the other base. So, that's one of the things, is like, I want to have everything here, so I just come over here and start working on stuff. Then that way, the only time I ever need to, go back to the other world will be, when I need to like eat or something and get food, but I'll bring a bunch of jerky over, so like, and I'm gonna make my kitchen's gonna be like the second thing I build. So I basically will need to like go use my fire farm, or I'll need to go collect something that's specific to that world. Ah, damn it. Just gonna outrun these motherfuckers. Or to gather logs, because I need to actually... It's not going to take as long as building this thing, because it's every board is one whole like turf unit, and I don't need that many. But it's going to take a while to put boards around the whole thing. If you have walls up, won't they just blow into your walls? They would, but then I'd have to go collect them all still and put them back in the right spot. And it's annoying to hold space near the walls, because I'll pick up some of the stuff that isn't blown away too. And I don't want to be... And if it's that season, my walls are also going to get blown away, which is so annoying. eat a little. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. All these chests are filled with stuff too. So, gotta like, well, empty all these. These are empty. Empty all that, you know. But I'm getting there. One thing I'm still missing on my island, which I have to remember, is my meat effigy shrine. Basically, you make a small area for a meat effigy. Um, that's not gonna like get destroyed or like set on fire by lightning or whatever. And it has like the materials you would need to survive. So a bunch of healing items. And then like, if I get another Krampus sack, I put another Krampus sack or whatever. Like I put a bunch of stuff there, so that like if you ever die, you're just like back in the game like immediately. See, like, eventually I'm gonna need, like, a whole nother chest for, like, vests than I am gonna need for, like, hats. Because I have so many fucking spider hats, I'm gonna have a whole chest for spider hats eventually. Or I'll just start dumping on the ground in a pile somewhere. But, like, there's no reason to throw them away. Because, like, it's cool to have, like, a million of them. Whoever wanted a million of them. I like collecting stuff, man. Oh my god, you guys should see my original Skyrim house in Oblivion. Not Skyrim, my original Oblivion house from the first time I played the game. I played that game for 8 hours a day, 16 hours a day when I got it first for like 2 weeks. My house, literally, you couldn't walk in it anymore. You would just, there's so much like treasure. It's insane, I loved it. I was into that. Spider hats, spider hats. Pirate hats, those hats. Just give me like my functional hats that I use. Not rabbit earmuffs, I don't use those. Backups. Armor, tools, weapons. What weapons here? I don't have to worry about a boss during the season, so. I don't starve order. Give your spider hats to pigs. Yeah. So there's lots of cool stuff you can do. That's the reason like I don't throw stuff away. It's like you can just like make a pig island and give all the pigs spider hats. And that's something I'm definitely gonna do, Grid Sketch, is I'm gonna have a pig island. One of these islands here, or here, I'm gonna have like a pig village next to some trees and like decorate it, and I'm gonna give them all like different hats and shit. And then I'm gonna have like, I'm already planned out having a pig like near my, shit. There's gonna be a pig near my base, near that little oasis thing, and I'm gonna like give him a cool hat. I don't know if I want to give him a crown or not. That's why you see I have all those 1% crowns. That's because I want to give them to pigs for like looks and stuff, and I'm gonna use one to like put in front of my chest for like armor. But so if I have 1% on a hat, I'll take it off and keep it. Life jackets. Ahoy! Actually, I want to keep these. So I'm gonna keep some chests here. I'm probably gonna keep these chests. So let's put these in here. There's a couple things that I want to remain here, because I want to have some chests so that, like, because I can hammer them later, you know? Like these nets, I'll probably keep here for now. Bird traps? No. And these traps I'll take. Because I'm going to catch a bunch of fireflies with them, butterflies and shit. Because I want to get all the fireflies in this world, because they're one of those, like, questionably renewable things. And by questionably renewable, I mean, they're renewable because you can get them from the slot machine, but you can't sit there and farm the slot machine for 10 hours to do them, because you get 3 every now and then when you roll it, and you don't always roll it, so it's, like, questionably renewable. Like, you're not going to farm it. Like, you shouldn't farm it. It's a waste of time, but you could if you want to, I guess. Okay. So I'm going to go insane. And see how there's a billion of them? Yeah, they're all going to be trying to kill me when I get back, even if I'm sane. They're going to be sitting here trying to hit me. That's going to be fun. It's because there's a bunch of them all in the world that that spawned when I was insane for long periods of time going around. And I never got, anything to deal with it, because I never got a Tamo Shanter. Gold and normal tools. Axe, gold axe, pickaxe, whatever. Normal pickaxe. Umbrellas can go here. Oh, it's like between those chests, so I can still click on that stuff. Alright. One of the cool things about this base is there's some stuff that you can't... Oh, shit. Well, they're gonna try and steal all my shit. So I have to kill them. Too bad I only have the... Oh, I have this one. Nice. I was gonna say the cool thing about this base is I have stealth boost just as good. I have all these mushrooms over here that you can't like just. Those are one of the things you can't move, but they're near my base, so I'm gonna leave them and stuff. In these reeds, there could be more. I could be at a base that has like fish merms and stuff and more tuttle ponds, but I like this island so much that I decided to it, and I like how it has 2 areas, so I can like make 2 separate pens. These 2 places have a shitload of like mushrooms and stuff, and so does this. This one has a bunch of skeletons. I'm gonna do something with that island eventually. That's like way down in the future. Down when I'm not done with my base, I'm just like decorating the world. If they release a new character, what would you want to see? A pigman would be hype. Yeah, that'd actually be really cool. I don't know what I'd want to see. A lot of people ask that question, and like, I don't know, just whatever. Like, I'm not a character designer, and I don't know what would be good, and I'd have to think about it for a long time to try and, you know, figure out what I think would be good. I wouldn't want anything to be overpowered or anything. Definitely not. There's already a lot of stuff that's kind of overpowered. There. We're going for tools here. Do like a pickaxe right in front for tools. You know, for tools. Move it a little bit. There we go. I don't want to accidentally pick stuff up. Pitchfork and torches and stuff is gonna go in the lanterns one for now because it's light stuff. And I don't need anything for bosses right now, so let's put that away. And this is just gonna be rot eventually. We'll put that with the rot. So I'm starting to get my organization. We'll just get rid of this. I've been slowly losing viewers over the course of the stream, which probably means what I'm doing is not interesting, because like otherwise people would stick around. But that's fine. I already kind of knew that, you know? What I'm doing really isn't interesting. It's just building a megabase. It'll be really cool when it's done. And when people hop in later, they'll be like, oh, cool, what are you doing? But right now it's not looking like much. But this is the beginning. Like, this is what it's going to look like in the beginning, you know? It's not going to immediately look glorious. Oh, shit. Is it already flooding a little? No, I guess just the sand and whatever is like really high tide. Because I didn't put anything there, so it's still sand, so it's got like high tide. That's why the edges of your map, you don't want to be sand. Unless like you want high tide to happen. Like, I'll probably leave this as sand because it's cool. Hype in its own right. Yeah, TD's building stuff. It's like Minecraft streaming is a really big thing. That's another thing. It's like, I know that's another game that's like tedious building. So am I. Misa here. Misa gonna watch a video. I like that dead guy. I'm gonna leave him here. I think that might be me. Yeah, I died there. I don't know because I couldn't see, so it might have been there because it was black. I got sucked off screen by the Steel NATO at night and insta-killed because I wasn't wearing armor. And it was an actual storm too, so I couldn't really hear that he was coming. These dicks are gonna try and kill me constantly. You know what I'm saying? Ah, my God! I hate this game. Ah! Now I can click on them so they don't fucking cheat. Goddamn cheaters. He's gone. Get this taken care of, lickety split. My Megabase, I'm gonna actually have like the best way to take care of hounds in the game. Elephant cacti are like literally so good at this. Because the elephant cacti don't require like anything. You just run in there with the armor on, and you pick the armor up on your way in, and they fucking get destroyed. So, looks like I am gonna need. Are these like burned down? It's probably like smoldered and burned down, right? Nope. Okay, cool. I would like some more meat. Alright, since these are already pretty spent, let's just leave them here. And I already have one marked for there. I don't really need another one. Let's leave that there. Spears are good to keep because I can load them the spear gun and pop people with them. Play Minecraft. Do toy watch MCAP. He is so lit. What? Chester already misses you? Whatever. He'll get over it. He was dead for like a month. Because they never picked up his bow and to respawn him. Because he got killed as Ice Chester and I was like, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna need a whole chest for, a whole group of chests for these cactus spikes, by the way. Because every time an elephant cacti dies, you drop them. It drops them, and I need them to make cactus armor, and I don't need that much cactus armor. Oh, you just fucking messed with the wrong dude. I'm full of weapons. I'm transporting weapons. Weapons that I no longer want. One of them actually hit me on the coconut, by the way. That like never happens. Oh my god. It's so annoying. Okay. Look at my ship. I could like die. I could drown. It wouldn't matter. I would just spawn back. I've been playing Wolfgang more. Good. Wolfgang's dope. I prefer WX78, but a lot of people really prefer Wolfgang. Which I understand, but I just don't think fighting is as important as people make it out to be. Put my good stuff here. And here we're going to put a lot of spears. These cactus spikes. I guess this spear. No. Range stuff. I'll put this stuff here. Where was my miscellaneous stuff? It was here. Backup food stuff can go here. So I'll put eggs and stuff there too. I've been playing Wolfgang. Wolf for DST and Wickford for single. I don't like Wickford and DSC as much because they kind of gave her less life leech, which I didn't think is necessary whatsoever because she was already like not great. She was like pretty good, but like not great in that mode because Wolfgang gets so much better than her. Because the life leech is just convenience in the normal mode, and since you don't actually really like, everyone's like, why would you play Wickford when you can play Wolfgang? Because he has so much more damage, but like he also has more hunger, so you have to eat more often. And his sanity thing isn't that bad, but you have to do sanity more often, whereas Wickford never has to heal or get sanity as long as she's playing the game right and killing. And she doesn't, like, her hunger meter is really small, but she doesn't go as fast. She doesn't have to eat much over time. You don't have to waste a spot for hunger belt because it's the easiest way to, like, keep your hunger up as Wolfgang. So, like, she's comparable because you can beat the game or, like, kill people with anyone in that game, but she kind of still stays in the game based on the fact that, like, no one has high health. But since everything has such high health, that the actual damage bonus from Wolfgang is significantly, like, it's way more of a difference. So much more significant in that mode. Oh, I should eat. I don't have any tools. Let's get some fuel. I like turn these on to use them and just never use them. That's dumb. God damn it. Now I need to get more. Summer's almost over. What do I have for fuel? Not much. I want the turf. I want the logs too. Don't have much more rot. Oh yeah, I don't need that. Using turf for fuel is a good idea if you're going to be world hopping a shitload and you're going to have, like, I'm going to have 2 chests full pretty soon. I'm not going to need all this. You could have just pulled in chat. Straw poll though, man. Use a website for it. Why do the work when you can have the internet do the work? Oh shit. So like one thing that I have to consider now is like I could actually overheat because summer is still not over. I could like overheat and like get damaged while my fire farm's running, and I wouldn't be able to run away because if I run away, it's gonna burn down. God damn it, everything's withered. Everyone's watching the Stardew Valley stream. Damn, man. I lost all my viewers to the only game more boring than Don't Starve. That's harsh. I don't think I have any torches here, do I? Need one for my fire farm though, so I gotta go get one. Guess I gotta step my game up, you know? Fucking, cause I like Stardew Valley as much as the next guy, but like, that sucks. People would rather watch someone like talk to characters and shit than watch me. We're really in it. Oh shit, I have endothermic fires. Am I high or something? I'll be fine. Let's turn this bad boy on. Pigs are sleeping in their house, all nice and cozy. Not anymore. I'm gonna not explode your eardrums. People watch Stardew Valley for the graphics? Oh shit, I forgot. That Denver guy's really working the chat room for Stardew Valley. Is that the streamer? He's just like got a really good chat. got really good, what's it called? He's got really good banter. Really working them. Getting them going. I don't have good banter. Maybe that's why I don't have a billion viewers. I'm lacking in the banter. Let's do some laps. Some jogging laps. I wonder how long I'm overcharged for. I stopped being overcharged like a long time ago. I'm gonna get more because I'm gonna farm more ruins. So once I'm done with this world, I'll probably honestly run out of overcharge eventually. Which I can overcharge myself more with some living logs, but yeah, Patter. Dude's just a natural streamer. I feel like my streams can be pretty good, but it's a lot easier when there's like more people talking chat to have that banter, because otherwise you're like talking to yourself and that gets kind of boring. And also it depends on what kind of mood you're in. Like right now, I'm just like not in it. I'm not in it to win it. You can tell, you know? Not in it to win it. Oh my god. Pick it up. Fucking seeds, dude. Almost. Oh no! I picked that shit up. Got it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not trying to pick that up. I'm not that suicidal. These birds really fucked me with this shit. How did they even die? What was on fire that killed them over here? I should turn this off. Maybe I'll go watch the Stardew Valley stream. Hop in there. I keep getting emails from people who want me to play their games on my stream, like super indie people. They're like, we noticed you play survival games on your YouTube channel. Can you play our survival game? But they spell everything wrong in their emails, and they're clearly automated. And like they have like a lot of them have like screenshots of the game, and it looks like the game was from like 1993. So it's like, and a lot of them are like, here's a free key, just shout out the game on your channel. And it's like, yeah, free key to the game, but it's like, if that's a game that I don't want to play, I don't want to be like, thanks for the key, and then stream it and be like, this game sucks, don't buy it. But I also don't want to be like, thanks for the key, this game's awesome, when it sucks. Because when you're taking items from someone and doing a review, like an incentivized review, there's like a certain expectation that you're not going to be like, this is the worst thing ever. But also at the same time, I'm not going to lie and say it's the best thing ever, so. Yeah. You can see my conundrum with that. It's probably just going to like not even do it. Not even care. I could make way more jerky because like my jerky's not even coming close to spoiling. And I can keep a bunch of it in the fridge and stuff. I'm gonna have a lot more racks in Shipwrecked when I make my racks. stuff's gonna get burned into ashes. And this stuff's probably gonna rot, but we'll keep it anyway. Yeah, it's kind of winding down. I'm kind of winding down. Stream's kind of winding down. Seems like we're in a windy down phase, you know. So I think I'm probably gonna head out because we're all windy down. Alright. Let's put this here. And we'll just like remember where stuff is so I don't need to mark it. And then they'll take care of all this. And I'll probably leave these chests right here. And destroy the rest for now. And that'll just be my temporary storage when I'm here for like stuff. I'm gonna like leave these fridges and stuff too. Because I'll like want to be back here collecting stuff. And I just want to like have... I'll take stuff with me. So like versus now where I have my main base here and have to take stuff to Shipwrecked. I'll have my main base stuff and I'm like, I need to go back and mine all these. I'll come back with like a couple stacks of gold and twigs. So there's that. But yeah. Does it make me faster? It does. So eating coffee beans works. I just think it's a much shorter amount of time. I could look it up too. It'd be pretty easy to look up. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I always appreciate when people watch my stream. And if there's only 8 people or whatever, it's extra special because that means you guys stuck around when it might have been boring or whatever. And I really appreciate it. It's always great to have people in here watching the stream. Wagwan, says someone. Anyway, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. If you stuck around, that's great. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow at 4 p.m. If you want, you can join my Discord, which I'll post. And if you go into my Discord, you can see when I'm streaming, and you can ask me questions, and you can meet other people that watch my stream and talk about how cool I am and how I suck at certain things and really whatever you want. And then you can support the channel by watching and checking out my streams, subscribing, watching some of my videos. Tell me what kind of videos you want in the Discord, and then I make, like, a lot of times people will be like, hey, can you continue this series? And I'd be like, yup, and I do it, like, that day. Now, my time is kind of more constrained, but I still do stuff like that every now and then, so I'll be able to, like, continue some of my series and stuff like that. I really want to continue, like, my Shipwreck series, but I'm, like, kind of, there's a couple reasons why I'm not doing that, but yeah. So, see you guys. Thanks for watching.